His show was a critical failure. Roger Ebert had gone on record saying the only thing Ryan Smith should host is a parasite. When the world needed him most, he wasn't there. But now he's back with an axe to grind. This is Ryan Rants, only on Giant 90.9.
Giant 90.9. Listen here. Listen closely. The people of America have things to say, and it's my job to listen. So, I have a little surprise for you today. But guess what? I'm not the one going to be telling you. My little robot friend is going to tell you instead. Not because I'm lazy, but because it sounds better than me saying it.
His words have sent shockwaves across America. Now he listens to what the people have to say. Ryan Rants is now taking calls.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm taking calls right now. Right now I'm taking calls. And guess what? We got a caller on the line right now. Let's get him into the studio. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
So, you want to know what really grinds my gears?
What's that?
Mini cupcakes. Boy, I tell you what, they are a disgrace to the United States of America. Why does it need to be small? People are like, I want to have multiple of it. No, it's not okay. If I want a cupcake, I want it to be the big one, not the tiny one. I'm so sick and tired of people being like, you got to eat healthier. We need to make it smaller so you can eat it in one bite. No, that's not okay. I want to eat as much as I can. And another thing, all these people over here, they have mini pancakes too. That's unacceptable. You want to know why? Because pancakes are a sin. They are. And I'll tell you exactly why.
Are you pro-waffle?
Because they are wannabe waffles.
You're
exactly.
Right.
They're
right.
wannabe waffles.
You're
Pancakes are a disgrace. They're not cakes. No. Why would you call them cakes? That's not true. Just like cupcakes. They're not cakes either. That's another day for another discussion.
I feel like a cupcake is a cake, though.
No.
Yes, it is. It's a cake. It is a cake.
It is not a cake.
It is a small. It is a cake in a cup. It is a small cup-like cake.
I do not drink it. Why would you call it a cupcake?
Well, you put it in the cup. It's not. It is filling the cup. It's like a liquid. You fill the cup full of cake batter, and then you cook it, and then it's a cupcake.
You know what? That's what Big Cupcake wants you to think.
You're right.
I personally disagree with that.
I
think
I've never thought of it like that.
A fruit.
A fruit?
It is a fruit because it is so tiny. Not tiny enough to be a mini cupcake because those are a sin, but it is still a fruit.
I want to make a counterclaim to you. Okay.
Okay.
I got a little counterclaim. When you say you want to eat more cupcakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to be able to eat more. Wouldn't it be easier to eat a larger quantity of mini cupcakes than, per se, large cupcakes?
Oh, that's what they want you to do. That's why they make it that way. But that's incorrect. I'm sorry. If I can have one big cupcake instead of 50 mini cupcakes, I'm going to choose one. You want to know why? Because the one is bigger. Bigger is always better.
You're right. I've never looked at it like that. I think, well, and you've talked about how you think food is going to be expanding into smaller forms, such as, mini pancakes, which in itself is a sin. What do you think is next for the mini foods?
Just get ready. Have you ever been to a hamburger place before?
I have.
Do you like to have the triple cheeseburger?
Absolutely.
They're going to be taking that away. It's going to be one, except it's going to be half size. It's going to be like the little kids' meal, except kids' meals will be the only adult meal. We aren't going to get to have big sizes anymore.
Are you saying
this is what?
Are you saying that children are not going to be fed? Are you saying that children are going to be fed at these restaurants?
No, we're going to have the same size food for everything. It is a cost-saving measure, which is unacceptable.
I don't think I've ever heard this before. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's happening. Trust me. I have so many sources that I could give you right now, but I'm not going to. But it's happening, I swear.
Checkmate, dingus.
I think, honestly, he's given us the checkmate. Dingus, he's destroyed us here. You make an amazing point, my good caller. What is your name, sir?
That is not, I will not tell you my name because they are going to have the mini food mafia try and find me.
You're right. Well, you're a brave man for calling in. Thank you very much. You've said a lot of wise words today. And to the people, listen here. Do you really think small food is the next step in America? Because if it is, what should we be fearing? The large quantities of small food or the small quantities of large food? Outside of that, we have another caller waiting on the line. Hopefully they call in very, very soon. I don't think I know what waiting on the line means. But guess what? Very, very special guest. Wherever they are. Oh my. I believe they're calling in now. 1 second. 1 second. Hello?
Ho, 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 ho. Hello. Ho, 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 ho.
Santa Claus?
No, I'm not Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. How could anybody ever think I'm Santa Claus?
You've said ho, ho, ho like 6 times.
I'm Christopher Krongel.
Oh, okay.
Ho, 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 ho.
That makes sense. I trust that. Well, what if the call in for Christopher Crumdle?
Well, it's Krongel.
Oh, whatever.
I put the emphasis on the second syllable. Anyway, I was calling in because of this silly report about elf working conditions at the North Pole. Ho, ho, ho.
And, well, you've been calling in about this, but why you? Why are you just concerned for these elves? Do you work in the North Pole Department? Are you a factory worker yourself? What's wrong?
Well, I'm calling to defend myself. I'm calling to defend Santa Claus.
I understand.
Ho, ho,
I understand.
ho,
A Claus associate. Okay. Well, what do we have to say on the matter?
Well, I was going to say that last week we went, Santa's factory went 15 minutes without a serious health injury.
And that's a
It
lot
was
of
a
time.
record.
That's a lot of time. 15 minutes. You know, that's
15
crazy.
minutes.
And
these
workers.
elves have the best working conditions of any toy factory at the North Pole.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely, they do. And, every Christmas I come out with my awesome new toy. You know, I get so excited over these Power Ranger toys and what have you. And they're always the finest of qualities. I can't imagine there be anything wrong with these workers. There's so much backlash towards Santa.
They work very hard for very, very good pay. Oh.
Can we discuss payment? You know, I think we should. Are they working below or above the minimum wage?
What is the minimum wage?
I believe it's $7.25, at least in the state of Indiana.
Well, we are at the North Pole, so it doesn't apply.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I respect that. Santa Claus is just a very smart businessman. He knows to get outside of country waters, go into these kind of unlegalized zones, and properly utilize work conditions and payment for what should be worked for.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your say. Santa, if he were on the line, would appreciate your compliment.
I absolutely think he would. Well, thank you for calling in, Chris McCringle, or whatever your name was.
Can I say one more thing?
Of course. Please.
Please, for the love of all, Santa, stop putting out milk on Christmas Eve. Sometimes it takes me a while. It takes Santa a while to get there. And sometimes the milk is, quite spoiled. In fact, there was an incident a while back.
Okay, we're going to cut him off. So, listen, to the people of America, it's a simple thing. First of all, don't call in and talk about your stomach problems if you are Santa Claus. But second of all, it's very important to remember the working conditions of the North Pole really don't matter. You don't live there. Don't talk about it. Don't even think about it. You're simply just a pawn in my game. And we're going to take some more calls after this short break. But guess what? One little more thing. We're going to play some Joy Division. Do you not like Joy Division? Why don't you like Joy Division? What, you didn't think Ryan from Ryan Rants was a little pseudo goth? You'd be wrong to assume that. I love alt rock. I love post punk. And by God, I love Joy Division and I love you, America. We'll be back very soon. Love will tear us apart by Joy Division. Only on Giant 90.9. Excuse me, are you there?
Is it working?
It is working. Hello.
Oh, hell, hello. I heard that you were taking requests.
Yes.
Caller.
Yes, we are.
Well, I'm here to vent out my frustration about certain things.
And what is that?
So, as you have probably seen outside, have you seen all these Canadian geese coming back?
Yeah, I hit it with my car every morning.
There's so many, and I just can't deal with them. They come back, they crap on everything, they sit outside my house and attack me every single day.
They
It's
attack
just
you?
So annoying.
By God, they attack you. Do you think these geese are
Yeah.
real? Or do you think there's some government plan? What's your big take?
Well, from what I've seen, maybe what I've heard, I'm not 100% yet, but there's this thing, right?
Right.
That where I'm not 100% sure about this, or if it will solve the problem, but what if we were to take these geese and turn them into drones? That way, they can lead other geese away from my house so that I don't have to deal with them.
Checkmate, dingus.
I think you're onto something, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that is the checkmate of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Turn these geese into robots? Something terrible is going on then. Something clearly evil.
Like, if we can do this with geese, imagine what else we could do. We could do this with sparrows, crows,
small children,
robins.
Anything.
And we could just lead them away, lead them to a place where they can be, and they don't bother anybody else.
Are you saying that we should remove the geese population from America?
Well, not all the geese. Some of them are pretty cool. Just Canadian geese.
What would you consider a cool geese?
What would I consider a cool geese?
Like a cool goose. Sorry.
Like a cool goose.
If you would hone it down to one goose.
That's a good question. Actually, no, I don't think there's a cool goose. You know what? Why don't we just get rid of all?
Get rid of all the geese?
All the geese.
I think you're onto something, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's onto something.
They serve no purpose. Every winter, they fly away to a warmer place. Like, it's not fair that they get to go to Florida and I get to stay here freezing.
You're right. You know, I've never looked at it that way. And I'm going to take your words into consideration. I think there will be big movements out there. You know, big anti-bird, anti-flight, robot bird movements out there. I think a lot of people needed to hear this today.
Get it.
I get it. I get it, absolutely. And I thank you for calling in. We're going to move on to the next caller.
Thank you for letting me call in.
That was an amazing call. Can you state your name, please?
My name?
Yes.
Jamie.
Jamie. What's your last name?
Jamie Robertson.
Jamie Robertson. Is that like a...
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, get out of here, please. God. I hate when these idiots call in. Sorry. Yeah, he's right. You know? These geese and they're I don't know. They're Canadian. And I don't stand for that. Not American geese. Why are they here? I think we have another caller, ladies and gentlemen. We have another caller. Let's take it now. One moment, please. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. You and I really hate, you know what the problem is in America?
What is that?
That golden retrievers in the suburbs are living better lives than I am.
You think so?
Yes, there's golden retrievers all around the country who live in the suburbs of the cities, and they go and they have these houses. And I was going through, what do you kids call it these days? That tic-tac?
Tic-tac. Yeah, no, tic-tac. You're right. I've seen this tic-tac before.
So they were on the tic-tac.
Right.
And he went to his house, and I don't know how I got this southern accent all of a sudden.
It happens.
It kind of kicked in.
It's like a tic-tac for you. You just get a southern accent every once in a while.
He went into the house, and it was a big house, and it was bigger than mine.
What would you have to say about these big golden retriever houses? I mean, like, is that a problem, you think?
What was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear you real quick.
Do you think it's a problem, these golden retriever houses?
I don't think it's a problem. I just think that it's a problem they got bigger houses than some of us.
Well, I think you need to step back for a moment, right?
Are you saying that I don't make an honest wage working at the paperclip factory down on I-77?
I think you should change your job, first of all. Second of all, listen here. What does that golden retriever do to work, huh? I bet he works a great job. Maybe he's a stockbroker. I bet he actually does something for America. And you making these useless paperclips. Have you ever used a paperclip before? Ever?
No, I'm more of a staple guy myself.
Exactly. You're more of a staple guy. No one uses paper clips. And you're going to sit here and tell me that this hardworking golden retriever deserves a worse life than you?
Well, I just think that he's on Wall Street.
No. A Wall Street dog is a good thing. The Golden Retriever of Wall Street was a great movie. Okay? And you can't sit here and tell me otherwise with your weird little made-up lies about dog houses. These dog houses are great. They deserve them. They deserve them.
I think that you're wrong, and I'm not going to listen to the station ever again.
I'm sorry. You don't have to do that. I think you're onto something.
I'm sorry.
Actually,
I overstepped. I'm going to listen.
You did overstep. You should keep listening to the show, and you should tell all your friends about it. Post on Twitter that Ryan Rants is the best show about golden retrievers.
All right, well, you are pro golden retriever on this show.
I am very pro golden retriever on this show. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. And remember one thing. Know the truth, Indy. Know that well. Also, change your job. Kind of a lame job.
All right. I'll work at the staple factory.
Work at the staple factory. You'll be happier.
All right, bye-bye now.
Goodbye now. Ladies and gentlemen, can we sit here and realize one simple thing? It is your right to be the golden retriever of your life. It is your right to be the man with the biggest house. And I believe we'll only be taking one more call today. Very curious, very worried. My biggest concern is, what do the people of America have to say? And today, I've realized, just so much. The American people, they want bigger foods. They want something eloquent. They want geese gone. They want golden retrievers to live worse lives. And that is where I'm scared about the futility of America. Are we going to see, Labradors in big houses one day? Or are we going to keep complaining that we work at the paperclip factory? Should we be scared? Should we be scared? That's my biggest question. Should we be scared? Should we be worried? Should we be... Someone's calling in. I guess it's my job to take the call. One moment, ladies and gentlemen. Hello? One moment. Let me get you on call, please. One moment. I don't use a phone. Hello?
Hello, my name's McDonald, and my chicken needs to have a word with you.
Excuse me?
Yeah, my chicken needs to have a word with you.
I don't believe you.
He's very angry.
I don't believe you, ladies and gentlemen. I do not believe this man, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's hear this so-called chicken, then.
All right, Matilda, here you go.
We now have Matilda on the line. Oh. Hi, Matilda. In my last episode, I'm guessing you're infuriated by my most latest of comments from last episode, where I talked about the avian flu crisis and how I believe that you so-called chickens are actually forming a union. Well, listen here, Matilda. That's a little rude, first of all. And second of all, I don't take kindly to your unionizing words, okay? What do you have to say to all these terrible... Wait, really? You're telling me that the union is a revolt on the farmers? So that means that you're actually the good guys here. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe with all my heart, Matilda the chicken has changed my mind. You're telling me that these evil farmers, they're trying to break in and steal your eggs, make them crazier prices so they can make all the big money in the world? That's terrible. We should go to war with these farmers. What have they done for America? Nothing. Agriculture is the most useless thing in America. Let's destroy and burn all farms. Chicken union. I'm all for it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm all for it. Absolutely. Thank you for your time, Matilda. Can you please have your old McDonald, whatever his name was, this farmer fool? Can you please get him back on the line?
Yeah, this is all McDonald.
Hey, what do you have to say for yourself? What was that?
Free TK.
What was that in the background? I heard a loud bang. Excuse me?
I have nothing to say for myself.
You disgust me. And your chicken is clearly infuriated, saying all these terrible things. We should probably censor the chicken, actually. By God, I think I have to turn this episode off early. This chicken is saying too many terrible things live on the air. I'm going to have to cut you off. By God.
This chicken is wrong.
This chicken is right, I believe. I thoroughly believe this chicken is right.
The chicken is gaslighting you.
I'm taking you off the line, sir. The chicken has said enough. Good
This
day.
is a farce.
Good day. Ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear it? Because I heard it. Chickens. They were the real thing. And I was wrong. I was so wrong to believe otherwise. I've made a fool of myself last episode. The avian flu definitely isn't real. But what is real? These chicken unions. And I was wrong to call those a bad thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember this. The chicken unions, support them. The farmers, they don't matter. Agriculture, overrated.